Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the Wolves, and it's your boy Warren Wild Wolf here. Now, this video is being made at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning because me and my buddy was texting on an app called Geeking. Shouts out to Geeking, I guess, I don't know. Then we moved it to normal text because he was afraid, and he was just talking about a bunch of hackers. Anyway, he wanted to talk about sexist gaming, which since me being me, I'm totally oblivious, I guess you would say, to a lot of... how do I put this? I'm oblivious to a lot of things because I'm me. I don't pay attention to useless things like that. Like, I don't care to know that there's girls out here being separated from guys because of video games. To be honest, video games... I don't know who the fuck made the first video game. I don't really give a fuck. It could be a girl, it could be a guy. And that's what I'm here to talk about. Like, we about to make... Look, girls don't have to be a specific size and shape. That's why I'm kind of making a girl character right now, because I want to talk about it. Because it kind of clicked in my head on why people are, like, basically sexist when it comes to games. And it's not just games. There's a lot of things in this world that are sexist, but... my take on it is really gender doesn't fucking matter when it comes to a video game. I don't know why people go, oh, she's a girl, she plays games, fuck that bullshit, it's dumb. There's girls who play games, yes, there should be a lot less of the shit now, because, there should be a lot less of the shit now because there's a lot more girls that are known worldwide that play video games. Like, I don't get... And fuck it, I'm gonna make her fire. She can do skimming just because I like skimming, but she doesn't have to. But there's like OMG, it's Firefox, and I know Aurelian, and there's Zombie Unicorn, and I has Cupquakes, and all these other people who play video games. And it doesn't have to, like, why does it have to matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, that girls are girls. It doesn't matter to me. Like, the only difference between me and a girl is our body parts. That's the only difference in my head. I don't see why people are flipping out about it. Like, there's people that are, like, super duper pissed about all the shit that's going down, and I don't understand why. At the same time, I do though, because like, there's guys who they're feeling threatened. Obviously, that's what they're feeling because they get all pissed. Oh, you're a girl, you shouldn't play video games. Shut the fuck up. The girl's better than you. She whooped your ass. It doesn't matter. And if she doesn't whoop your ass, she didn't lose because she's a girl. Like, I'm stranded between topics here. I took a couple of notes before I did this thing because I really got like. It triggered me, basically. What I'm trying to say, like, what I'm trying to say between gender doesn't matter is, why does it matter that she's a girl? There's so many things in history that had to matter because there was a girl. Why? Can you tell me why it matters that she's a girl? And half the people can't answer that question, that it matters because she's a girl. Because it doesn't. It has no significance whatsoever that she has different lady bitch than we have. I don't know why I'm trying to clean this up and make it like all nice and neat when people probably ain't gonna watch this video, but I'ma still make it anyway. If a girl has a vagina, she has a vagina. Now, that being said, I don't give a fuck what you have. I don't care what sex you are or gender. And why I said that, and people were like, oh, those are two different things. I mean, those are the same thing. No, they're not. Gender, male, female, hermaphrodite, whatever you are, that's what you are. Transsexual. I use hermaphrodite. I don't know, it might be a hurtful term. I'm sorry, it's just what I know in my head, because that's the way I grew up. Everybody was like, oh, they're hermaphrodites, they're transsexuals, they're wrong. Doesn't matter who you are, or what type of sex you are, whether it's asexual, bisexual, heterosexual, you know, homosexual, pansexual, all these other, whatever sexual you can be. I don't know if I don't know if A and B sexual actually exist or not. I didn't look too much up into it. I don't give a shit. The point is, why? Yeah, you tell him you don't give a shit. And because there's no point in separating genders because they play video games. Like, that's like saying, it's just bullshit. I don't know how else to put it. It's like saying people can't do certain things. So that's like saying guys can't pick flowers because they're guys. There's people out here picking flowers that are guys, so why the fuck does it matter if a female decides to jump on a fucking video game and grab her keyboard and mouse, or Xbox controller, or PS4, aka PlayStation, or fucking Nintendo Wii, Nintendo 64, Atari, fucking, what was it, there's Atari, there's fucking Nintendos. The point is, there's so many different game systems. Why does it matter on who a person is and what they do? Why should it matter to you? Can you please tell me that? Because the guy that's texting me and everything, he's all mad because that the girl that he likes plays video games, and I don't think that's a problem. I feel like, sure, just let her join the team. Like, what's wrong with it? He goes, well, she's a girl, I don't really want her on our team, or whatever. Now, by team, I don't mean, yo, we have a specific team, blah, all this other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't play, I'll play Counter-Strike, I'll play all that other shit, if I could. Like, on P3, I was playing Counter-Strike. On P4, it's not out yet. I hope it's coming out on P4, because I would buy it. But, my thing in general is, why does it matter what gender you are to be on anything? Like, and then he asked, well, why do you feel so strongly about this? It's not that I feel strongly about it. I could care less if you're a girl, a guy, you're homosexual, heterosexual, transsexual, pansexual. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're good at the game or you suck at the game. We could be friends. I don't understand why you're even trying to have this conversation. And he might get pissed. I don't care. There's no point in having this conversation to me, because in my eyes, I've already played with someone. I don't care how well. The age does matter in my eyes, because, like, you shouldn't be playing games like GTA Online, GTA 5 Online, where they show tits and shit, if you're like 5. That being said, you're gonna see it anyway, so I mean, if your dad and mom let you play it, then that's them. I'm not judging their parenting. But what I wanted to move on from the female topic is that he asked me, well, females aren't meant to play games because there's no female characters or anything like that. In my eyes, there should be a female character. There should be an animal character if you want it to be. I don't care. How do I put this? Like, it should be all types of characters in every type of game. Like, there should be females, dogs, cats, man, you know. It shouldn't have to, like this. You see how she's distinctive because she has a breastplate, basically. All the armor is either skin tight or breastplate. Why can't it just be, like, flat? I'm not saying that, you know, she's gifted because she has breasts or whatever. I'm saying, like, when it comes to this game, they have a female character. When you look at shit like this, yes, it's classy, but it's also like skimpy, because if you come up here and look, there's, where is it? This and this. I'm not saying that those are skimpy. I'm saying, like, why do they have to look like that? Like, there's certain things in here that show a lot of skin. Like, I understand that there is girls like that in real life, like this. Why does it have to show right between the tits and all the way down the belly button? Why does that have to be like that? Now, don't get me wrong, I love this game. I've been playing this game for years, but I'm saying, if you're gonna put a girl character in here, don't make the shit slutty. Yeah, superheroes tend to dress slutty, but what is this? Really? Why does it zip down past the tits straight to the belly button. Why is it so slutty? Because yes, games do make girl characters, but when they do it, they figure they should be girly. You know, they show their sex, their elegance, their, you know, female aroma, whatever you want to call it. Like, on the other side, this is, on the male side, this is a full jacket. That's what this is on the other side. A full fucking jacket. But no, it's basically a belly shirt on this one because she's a female. And that's the thing I don't get. And like, a lot of these things are like open at the top where the breasts are or something, just to show that she's female. And it shouldn't be like that. Like, honestly, if you wanted to make a very manly chick, like, most of you may be saying, why are you making her so manly? I'm really not. I'm just creating it as I go. Like, as far as the back pieces go, this is what they normally use for girls. Why? For the life of me, I don't know. They either use those or wings. I don't tend to use a back piece, but that's how most of the, you know, characters are created in DC, I guess you would say. Now, obviously, some people are like, oh yeah, well, we want to make our character look sexy if she's a girl. I'm saying for actual females. If they want to make their character not have cleavage and not be a, you know, look like that, they should be able to. Why do they have to choose between shorts like this, shit like that, rather shit like this, rather than, you know, why is the skirt got to be so low? I'm not saying that there's a problem with it. I'm just saying make sure there's an alternative to it. Like, most games he brought up have no female characters, and if they did, why, like, if they did put them in there, what would they be wearing? The same shit guys are wearing. Like, why does it matter that much that guys are wearing different clothes? I don't understand that. Like, obviously, even in real life, there's like girls that stream with all their tits out and shit, and in real life, I'm not saying that this isn't real life, but there's girls who wear shit like this, baggy ass clothes that look like a man, and the shit's been going around for years apparently, where females, it doesn't matter to me who you are really, or what, as I've brought up multiple times, but it doesn't matter how you play the game or what you are behind the game. To me, it only matters,
download successful,
you know, if you really want to play the game or not. Like, obviously, if you really want to play the game, you're gonna get good at it. So there's gonna be this difference between the people that don't want to be in part of the game and everything, and there's iconic superheroes, since I'm playing a superhero game, is what I'm trying to explain, that wear skimpy shit, like they'll wear something that just covers the crotch and their whole leg is down there. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. A lot of girls might like that style, and a lot of girls might not. I made my character fully fucking covered, as you can see, but she has a breastplate now. Because, and pretty much all of DC, I'm not saying, you know, DC or anything, you get a breastplate. This is the one fucking chest piece I can see with a little bit of a difference between the breastplate. But let's look around.
Congrats.
Breastplate.
Now that you're off
Why
the
does it
ship,
matter?
I'm
When it comes to
Oracle.
guys, there's
You've
nothing
just
at all. There's no
teleported
bump or
into
anything.
MPD's fifth
And
precinct station,
I brought up
one of the many
stormtroopers
Justice League safe
from
houses
Star
we
Wars,
keep in
obviously.
Gotham and Metropolis. Safe houses are
You
where
can't
you'll
tell if they're
find
guys or
contacts
girls.
for
Obviously, you
missions,
know that they're clones, blah, 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 blah,
vendors,
blah, all
and
that bullshit,
teleported to the
because, you know,
Justice League
if you're a
Watchtower.
real Star Wars fan, you know all that bullshit. But if you look at it from a different person's perspective who just got into it and just, like, skipped not seven, I can't say 7 movies because there's only, I don't know how many fucking movies are out. I don't really watch Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to shit like that, if they skipped, let's say, 3 movies and jumped into fucking Star Wars, you know, just a normal battle. If you've seen a stormtrooper and you were new, you would assume the gender is a guy because obviously that's what everyone does. But what if a stormtrooper was a girl, like in how Family Guy proposed it? Have you ever seen that episode of Family Guy where they all took off their fucking armor, had a big